parents took me to court for buying a house. Last month, I bought my first home after 13 years of grinding. My reward? A court summons from my own parents. The reason? That house should have been Sage's. I thought they were joking. They weren't. See, I'd been living off ramen and working 60-hour weeks since college while my sister Sage got a full ride through life. Art school, fancy apartment, everything handed to her. When she graduated with her 180K art history degree, my parents promised her they'd help buy a house. Problem is, they're broke. Turns out funding Sage's lifestyle for 26 years drained their savings. So when I finally scraped together enough for a down payment on a modest 3-bedroom, suddenly I became the villain. Their lawyer wanted me to transfer the house to my sister, pay off her mortgage, give 50K for emotional damages, and write an apology for breaking up the family. I laughed so hard I snorted, then hung up. The harassment started immediately. Mom posted on Facebook, "Some children forget where they came from. His sister has student loans and no stable housing. A good son would help his family. Disappointed now your family values." My aunt commented, "Shameful behavior. Your sister needs that house more than you need your selfishness." I got uninvited from Thanksgiving. The family group chat exploded. Cousins I hadn't talked to in years suddenly had opinions about my greed. My uncle called me selfish for not stepping up when family needed help. Extended family members I barely knew were messaging me, telling me I was destroying the family and that I should do the right thing. Sage started posting Instagram stories about being betrayed by blood and how money changes people. She filmed herself crying outside my new house, talking about how she just wanted a place to call home. My parents escalated. Dad started parking outside my workplace, following me to the grocery store. Mom would show up at my gym, making scenes about how I was breaking her heart. They actually hired a private investigator to go through my finances, trying to prove I somehow stole money or got help from someone. When that turned up nothing, they claimed I must have gotten an illegal loan. Court day arrives. My parents show up with Sage and my aunt, all wearing matching t-shirts that said, "Family comes first" in giant letters. They brought a photographer to document their fight for justice. The drama started immediately. Sage rushed at me crying, "I forgive you for pushing things this far. We can still fix this." I stepped back. She stumbled forward, arms grasping at air, putting on a performance for the courtroom. From the back row, my aunt muttered loud enough for everyone to hear, "Look at him, turning his back on his own sister in her time of need." The judge banged his gavel for silence. Their lawyer, clearly embarrassed to be there, began presenting evidence. Childhood Happy Meal receipts from 2003. A spreadsheet itemizing every birthday gift they'd ever bought me, including a $3.99 toy car from 1998. Text messages where I said, "Love you," as proof of family obligation. They brought photo albums from when I was a baby, presenting them like emotional evidence. Then came Sage's 180K student loan documents and a detailed business plan to turn my house into an artist retreat and wellness center. She'd never sold a single piece of art or had any business experience. When the judge asked Sage about her current occupation, she stammered, "I'm in a transitional phase, focusing on developing my personal art and finding my authentic voice as a creative." "Are you currently employed?" Mom interrupted desperately. "She's an artist, a digital content creator. She has an Instagram with over 200 followers." Judge, slowly and with weight, "Is she generating any income from these activities?" Dead silence. My aunt couldn't contain herself anymore and stood up screaming, "Income doesn't determine a person's worth. She deserves that house more than he does. He's being selfish and cruel." Security moved toward her as she continued ranting about family loyalty and blood being thicker than water. I calmly submitted my evidence. Bank statements showing every dollar came from my savings account, mortgage documents with only my name, pay stubs proving I'd been working full-time since graduation, proof I'd been financially independent since 18. The kicker? Email chains from college, where I begged for help buying textbooks and was told, "The family is prioritizing Sage's tuition right now, and you need to learn responsibility." The judge looked at my parents with pure disgust. "This case is not only frivolous, but borders on harassment and attempted theft. You have no legal standing whatsoever. Case dismissed. They owe my court costs $3,200. Walking out, my dad yelled for the whole hallway to hear, "You're dead to us! You've destroyed this family!" Mom sobbed dramatically, "I don't know where we went wrong raising you. I'm having Chinese takeout in my house tonight. Keys in my pocket. Deed with my name only."